Dogs often place their paw gently on their owner's arm or leg during quiet moments. Many owners notice this behavior when they are sitting, working, or relaxing at home. The gesture may seem simple, but it carries meaning in canine psychology. From a behavioral perspective, dogs communicate through body language more than through sound. Small physical gestures can express emotion, intention, or curiosity. The paw touch is one of those subtle signals. Dogs evolved as social animals that relied heavily on physical interaction with members of their group. Touch helped strengthen bonds within canine families. These instincts still influence modern dogs. When a dog places its paw on a person, it often reflects a desire for interaction. The dog may be requesting attention or affection. Physical contact reinforces social connection. Dogs quickly learn which behaviors produce responses from humans. If placing a paw on someone leads to petting or conversation, the behavior becomes rewarding. Rewards encourage repetition. Over time, this gesture can become part of the dog's communication system. Instead of barking or jumping, the dog simply uses its paw. This quieter signal is often more effective. Dogs also use physical contact to strengthen emotional bonds. Just as humans hold hands or touch shoulders, dogs rely on touch to express connection. Physical contact promotes trust. When dogs feel relaxed and secure, they are more likely to initiate gentle interaction. A paw resting on someone's arm often signals comfort. Comfort reflects emotional security. Some dogs use this gesture when they want reassurance. If the environment changes or something unfamiliar occurs, the dog may seek contact with its trusted person. Touch provides reassurance. In these moments, the paw gesture becomes a calming behavior. The dog confirms that its trusted human is nearby. Familiar presence reduces uncertainty. Dogs also observe how humans react to this gesture. If the owner responds with warmth or affection, the dog learns that this action produces positive interaction. Positive responses strengthen habits. Because dogs rely heavily on routine, repeated interactions quickly become part of daily life. The dog may begin placing its paw on the owner regularly. Routine stabilizes behavior. Dogs sometimes place their paw on people during moments of excitement. For example, when an owner returns home or prepares for a walk. The gesture reflects enthusiasm and anticipation. Anticipation drives many canine behaviors. Dogs observe patterns that lead to rewarding activities. Touching the owner may be part of that routine. Some dogs also use this gesture to maintain attention. If the owner becomes distracted by a phone or computer, the dog may gently place its paw on them. The behavior redirects attention. Attention itself can be very rewarding for dogs. Interaction strengthens the social bond. Strong bonds improve emotional stability. Dogs that feel deeply connected to their owners often prefer physical proximity. Being close allows them to interact easily. Proximity strengthens attachment. Paw gesture may therefore reflect a desire to maintain closeness. The dog wants to remain connected with its trusted person. Connection provides reassurance. Dogs also learn that humans interpret touch easily. A paw on the arm is clear and direct communication. Direct communication reduces confusion. Some dogs appear to hold their paw on the owner for several seconds. During this time, they watch the person's reaction carefully. Observation helps them interpret the response. Watching behavior allows dogs to adjust their actions. If the owner responds positively, the dog relaxes. Relaxation reinforces the interaction. Dogs that receive consistent affection often develop many small communication habits like this. These habits strengthen the relationship over time. Strong relationships improve cooperation. The paw gesture can also resemble social behaviors seen between dogs. Dogs sometimes place paws on each other during play or bonding. These interactions reinforce group connection. When directed toward humans, the same instinct may appear. The dog treats the owner as part of its social group. Social grouping influences behavior. Some dogs place their paw on owners simply because it feels natural. The gesture requires little effort but creates connection. Simple behaviors can carry deep meaning. Dogs are extremely sensitive to emotional energy. They often approach and touch their owners when sensing stress or sadness. This contact may function as comfort. Many owners report that their dog places a paw on them during emotional moments. The gesture appears supportive. Emotional awareness is a strong canine trait. This sensitivity to emotions strengthens the bond between dogs and humans. Dogs observe tone of voice, posture, and facial expression. These cues guide their actions. Because dogs interpret emotional signals quickly, they often respond with physical contact. A paw on the arm may represent reassurance. Reassurance deepens trust. Over time, the paw gesture becomes part of the dog's personal communication style. Some dogs use it frequently, while others rarely do. Individual personality influences behavior. Breed tendencies may also influence how often dogs use physical gestures. Companion breeds often display more touch-based interaction. These breeds thrive on closeness. However, any dog can develop this behavior if the relationship encourages interaction. Positive experiences strengthen habits. Habits shape communication. Understanding the meaning behind these gestures helps owners appreciate their dog's perspective. Dogs are constantly communicating through small signals. Signals reveal emotional states. When a dog places its paw on you, it is usually expressing curiosity, affection, or a desire for connection. The gesture rarely carries negative meaning. Instead, it reflects trust. Ultimately, the paw gesture represents one of the simplest forms of canine communication. Through a small movement, the dog connects with its human companion. That connection defines the human-dog relationship. Dogs sometimes place their paw on their owner when they want reassurance. Physical contact helps them feel connected to someone they trust. Trust reduces uncertainty. When dogs feel unsure about a situation, they often look toward their owner for guidance. A paw gesture can be a simple way to initiate that interaction. Interaction provides comfort. Dogs also learn quickly that physical gestures attract human attention. If the owner responds with affection, the behavior becomes rewarding. Reward strengthens repetition. Over time, the dog begins to associate the paw gesture with positive outcomes. These outcomes might include petting, conversation, or play. Positive outcomes encourage habits. Dogs that spend a great deal of time with their owners often develop these communication habits more strongly. Frequent interaction deepens emotional connection. Connection shapes behavior. Some dogs gently place their paw on their owner during quiet moments of relaxation. The gesture can resemble the way dogs rest a paw on another dog during bonding. Bonding behaviors strengthen social ties. In canine groups, physical touch is an important part of social communication. Dogs use contact to express trust and familiarity. Familiarity reinforces group cohesion. When dogs interact with humans, these same instincts often appear. The owner becomes part of the dog's social structure. Social structure influences behavior. Dogs also notice when their owner becomes distracted by other activities. A paw placed on the arm can quickly regain attention. Attention satisfies the dog's desire for connection. This gesture may appear especially when the owner is using a phone or computer. The dog learns that physical contact interrupts that distraction. Interruptions redirect attention. Dogs that receive positive reactions to this gesture may repeat it frequently. Repetition gradually turns the behavior into a habit. Habits stabilize communication. Dogs also watch their owner's reaction very carefully after placing their paw. Observation allows them to interpret the response. Interpretation guides their next action. If the owner responds with affection, the dog relaxes and maintains the contact. Relaxation confirms the positive outcome. Positive experiences strengthen bonds. Dogs sometimes place their paw on their owner simply because they enjoy closeness. Physical proximity feels comforting for social animals. Comfort strengthens attachment. Attachment plays a powerful role in canine psychology. Dogs naturally prefer to remain near trusted individuals. Trusted individuals provide security. Security encourages calm behavior in dogs. Calm dogs often initiate gentle interaction rather than loud attention-seeking behaviors. Gentle gestures maintain harmony. Some dogs appear to hold their paw on their owner for several seconds. During this moment, They maintain eye contact and observe reactions. Observation deepens communication. Eye contact combined with touch can strengthen emotional bonding. Dogs often use these signals simultaneously. Combined signals increase clarity. Owners may interpret the paw gesture as a request for affection. In many cases, this interpretation is correct. Dogs often seek connection through touch. Because dogs rely heavily on physical communication, even small gestures carry meaning. A simple paw touch can express curiosity, affection, or reassurance. Meaning depends on context. Observing the dog's body language helps clarify the intention behind the gesture. Relaxed posture usually indicates affection. Tension may indicate uncertainty. In most cases, a paw placed gently on the owner reflects trust. Trust allows dogs to interact comfortably with humans. Comfortable interaction strengthens relationships. Ultimately, this gesture represents one of the simplest ways dogs communicate with people. Through a small movement, the dog creates connection. That connection lies at the heart of canine psychology.